I've been 335 pounds, 35 pounds was my heaviest. It was not healthy. I looked like I was having a heart attack just from tying my shoes and standing back up. It's rough. So yeah, I feel like your physical health and your mental health, obviously, but your physical health can either shorten your career or it can make it last longer. So you just have to be careful because I have seen a few people that were bigger, lost weight, to physically change their voices. And I'm thankful that it did not
That's what I was
really
wondering
change a
about.
lot.
Yeah.
I got that question a lot. I was like, "Hey, does your voice change?" I don't know if you're familiar with the Pawn Stars series on history. I think it is. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah, the
the,
guys in Las
the big
Vegas. Yeah.
heavy set guy lost a ton of weight. His voice went up. Now he sounds like this, but he used to sound like this. And I was like, "Whoa, crap!" And I was in the middle of losing weight when I saw that. And so I messaged a few guys that were bigger, like Kevin Michael Richardson. Said, "Hey, you've been a big guy, and you've gone." And I just said, does it affect your voice at all? He said, John, I've been skinny and I've been heavy. My voice never changed. It's not the same for everybody. I think you're going to be
Interesting.
okay. It's very, yeah, but I feel like that's a personal thing. Like, I feel like I was a little concerned that once I got to a certain weight and size that I wouldn't be able to sound. I would sound high. And I do feel like I do sound a little higher. But what I've noticed the difference is that my breathing's better. I
Hmm.
have more use of my diaphragm than I used to. I can go longer stretches without dying from like right now, I'm literally dying because the booth is shut. I've been in here talking to you for an hour or so, and it gets really hot. And I'm wearing a jacket because it looks cool because I've got a cool thing going on here. Dude, at 330 pounds, you think I would have been 20 minutes. I'd be okay. Interview's over. I can't live in here anymore. I'd be opening the door going, air.
I think there's something to that. Like I've noticed over the last, let me see, I've been training since May 2022, and that's around the time I changed the diet as well. And the voice acting since then has gotten a lot better. And I don't know if that's just
Yeah.
because of constant practice or if it's maybe
I
because
feel
of
like it
those
does.
things
I
too.
feel like your health does have a big factor in it because breathing is such a big part of what we do.
Right.
And at a bad, unhealthy weight, we're just even out of shape. Your breathing is not, you'll be doing that so much more trying to get through dialogue. I remember that being the biggest problem is having to edit out breaths twice as long as I do now. Now I just have to worry about hiccups. Sorry.
So
So
did you,
it's one of those things where I could instantly tell just based on watching old stuff I did versus new stuff, being able to do this with minimal having to suck air so much and my face being like it's a little red now because it's warm in here. But dude, it would be beet red. Like it would be glowing like a tomato within a few minutes because I was just at such an unhealthy weight and I couldn't getting into clothes was it was also very self-conscious. I was very insecure about my weight. I had a lot of haters and trolls, which just made me want to eat more instead of eating better. And it's all just kind of compiled into affecting every area of my life, both personally and my career. So your physical health is so important. And I feel like I have the right to talk about it without being like, I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm saying be healthy. That's it. I'm not saying be
yeah.
skinny, be ripped, be anything else. Eat better and a lot of people ask me what my secret was. There is no real secret. I think that all of us know because we've been ourselves our whole lives. We all know what we should and shouldn't eat. We
Yeah.
can tell based on what we eat if that's good for us or not. I knew deep down that bacon and beef were bad for me, dairy and all and sugar and eating excessively, eating late at night. I knew all this stuff. I didn't need anybody to tell me a diet to know those things. So I just started doing the right thing. And I feel like most people know I shouldn't eat this or I should eat this. They just choose wrong. And then they want to blame other people or look for some fast track way to lose weight when they've just been choosing wrong. I was like, okay, here's what you do. Stop choosing wrong and start choosing right. And don't look for fad diets. Just don't choose wrong anymore. If you're going to choose badly, pick two floating meals a week, not a day. Don't give yourself a whole day. Pick two floating meals a week that you can put anywhere in the week. You eat 3 times a day, that's 21 meals. 2 out of 21, eat whatever. The rest of the time, go back to being healthy. Do not make it a diet, make it a lifestyle change. That was the biggest thing that changed for me in my life.